I do appreciate them picking out the navy blue color because it goes perfectly with the rewind colors. We're off.
You just can't find good help. And Van Earl asked me if he could caddy, and I told him I'd audition him. What you do is you take the wet end, you clean the clubs and the ball, you dry it on the dry end.
You want me to spit on the clubs and
no,
good luck?
No, I don't know where your mouth's been, so keep your saliva away from my my balls. I usually have a couple of bricks in the bottom, but I took them out for a wimp like you.
Thank you.
How much to the pin? See the pins about
pins
maybe,
up front.
Yeah, but it's about 12, so you add 30 and 12. So what would that be?
We got 42 there to the stick.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
42 you need a pencil?
No.
Yeah, see, now come here. See the divot here? You run forward, and come back and put it in there. It'd be helpful if you left the bag back there, or you'll be worn out by 12. Pathetic.
There is mounting circumstantial evidence that a Michael Jordan comeback announcement is just days away. Saturday, a column in the Washington Post said Jordan confirmed that an announcement was coming early next week and probably will be made on Monday. The Wizards have put all the pieces in place for a Jordan comeback announcement. Now they're just waiting for the go-ahead from the man himself. Welcome back to Who Cooks For You. I'm Van Earl Wright. Today we're joined by Tricia and Dave Roberts, and Tricia is cooking us some chicken tortilla soup, one of Dave's favorites. By the way, you're adding flour? Why do you add flour to soup?
All right, well, I'm mixing flour and water. It makes a little bit of a paste, kind of like this. And then it gives the soup a little bit of thickness without having to add cream.
Do you try to cook healthy for him whenever he's home to eat because nutrition has become so much more important for athletes?
I do. I think well, it's funny for baseball players. The big meal that I cook is lunch because that's when he's home.
Sure.
And he eats dinner at the stadium.
We were just talking about winning the World Championship for the Red Sox, and you were the guy who really turned the team's playoff fortunes around. You guys were down 3-0 to the Yankees on the brink of elimination. You steal second base, everything changes.
First pitch, Roberts is going. Posada's throw, Roberts, safe.
For the non-sports fans out there watching, what is your mindset, your strategy when a pitcher has thrown over to first to keep you close 3 times already? What are you looking for? What's your go sign?
Yeah, well, I watched a lot of videotape on the Yankee relievers.
The real question, since you're a Southern Californian, In-N-Out or Fatburger?
Oh, you had to put Fatburger.
That's a good one.
Did you see both of them grown?
Because we love both of those.
In-N-Out would definitely be the easy answer.
No,
but
no.
But for me, going from UCLA, living in Westwood,
yeah,
I'll take a king egg burger with cheese any day of the week.
Now you talk about cholesterol.
I know. Oh yeah. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right.
Tiger has a history of some pretty intense duels in his amateur career, but when we talked to him moments after he won his 2nd straight PGA championship, we asked him if this duel with Bob May was the most intense of his professional career.
I think it was, just from the standpoint that Bob and I, we never made a bogey coming down the stretch.
Every championship is special. Not necessarily asking you to compare, but with the factors involved this week, playing with Jack for 2 rounds and then the intensity of the final round duel, is this the most satisfying?
It's probably one of the most difficult majors I've won.
March 31st when the Dodgers start playing ball for real as they open the season in the desert, taking on the defending National League Western Division champion Arizona Diamondbacks. That game can be seen on Fox Sports Net 2, one of 80 that'll be televised on Net 2. 50 Dodger games this regular season coming your way on UPN 13. Hello, everybody, and thanks for tuning in to the final score. I'm Van Earl Wright. We've got pucks flying all across North America, a trip to Hawaii, as well as a surprise from college basketball. But we begin with the red-hot Utah Jazz. With the exception of Jerry Sloan and his Jazz players, nobody expected Utah to be 11-1 come Thanksgiving, but Wednesday night, the Jazz staged a remarkable comeback to post the best ever start to an NBA season for that franchise. They were hooping it up on the road in Sacramento against Mike Bibby and the Kings. And Bibby beat the clock at the end of the first period. And the Kings had a 10-point lead after 1 quarter. And then Ronnie Price soared and slammed.
But Price dribble and drives it in. Oh! Unbelievable.
Happy Thanksgiving. Good luck with the relatives, because after 3 days, fish and relatives begin to smell. This big moment, it does not smell. Check it. Oklahoma has now won 18 straight games. Great defensive display by them in the Cotton Bowl.
Penn State 0-4 for the first time ever.
Still bitter.
I'm leaving.
You ought to leave. The Gamecocks are 5-0. Yeah.